This is the Wisco Boater channel. My name is Chad. I am out at Skipper Bud's to put new cushions on Thirsty Whale. That's not the point of this video though. There's going to be a little bit of an overlap in videos here. Thirsty Whale is not sold yet, but more on that next week. I'm out just kind of walking around the yard here in front of some of the boats they've got for sale out here. And one of the things I'm struggling with is, now I'm not putting the horse before, what is it? The carriage before the horse? Not putting the carriage before the horse here because I'm not going to do anything until Thirsty Whale is actually sold. But there's a couple boats here that I have some interest in, but I'm kind of struggling with what I actually want. And it all comes down to personal preference, obviously. I do have a checklist of things that I want in a boat, but ultimately, are there things that on that checklist, are there things that I really need? For example, this boat right behind me here is a Cobalt 293. Really nice boat, 29 feet long. Doesn't have air conditioning, doesn't have a trailer, and those are a couple things that are on my list, but do I really need those? I mean, I could get by without air conditioning, I'm sure. A trailer would be nice to not have to rely on travel lift and putting the boat on stands like this one is. There's another one down there a ways. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but I'll put it on the screen. It's a Crown Line 230. That boat is on a trailer, but again, doesn't have air conditioning. Does have a camper top, camper canvas. This one does not. So there's a lot of things that I'm just kind of trying to figure out here as we work towards the sale of Thirsty Whale and what boat I'm going to end up with next. Now, I've been boating for a long time. A couple pictures here that I'll show you. This one here is my very first boating experience. This was my uncle's boat called the Aurora. Now, I obviously wasn't the captain of this boat, but I just did what my uncle or my dad told me to do as I was driving it. And then, my first boat is this Glastron V156. This is from about 20 years ago. So I've been boating for a long time, and I know the differences very well between single engine boats and twin engine boats. Really isn't that big of a factor for me. The number of engines, I mean, obviously docking a boat with twin engines is a little bit easier, but that isn't necessarily a deciding factor. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm looking at here to try and figure out what to do with the next boat. I am gonna stick in the 27, well, that Crown Line down there is 20, that's a 230, that's a 23-foot boat. So I guess my range has expanded a little bit. So looking at boats from 23 to 32, I think is the longest boat I have on my list. Now, I haven't gone to see any of these boats yet. I mean, I'm standing in front of the 293 here, but I haven't looked at it. So I haven't gone to actually look at a boat yet. Now, window shopping is one thing, going to look at a boat is another. A couple of express cruisers that I have a real interest in. This 1990 Formula 29 PC is a very nice boat. Twin 7.4s, 1,000 hours on both. It's very, very well kept for its age. It's a 33, 34-year-old boat now. That boat is mid-cabin with all the features, pretty much all the features on my list. Air conditioning, heat, trailer, generator, very, very good shape. So there's just a lot to consider, and buying a boat is one thing, but narrowing it down to what type of boat I actually want is another. The 8 or so boats, 9 boats that I've had over the last 20 years have all been very different boats. Single engine outboard, cuddy cabin with a inboard outboard, then the small express cruiser in Clifford, and a few other boats here and there, and then Thirsty Whale, which obviously is the largest one I've had at this point. And so my experience ranges from from small single engine outboards to large twin engine inboard, you know, full cabin cruiser boats. And it's going to take a step back to something that fits my needs now, and figuring that out is going to be hard. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick video update on where we're at. This is about as close to live as I'll get on YouTube, because today is Wednesday, December 13th, and this video is going to come out on the 14th. So the videos over the next couple weeks will give you an update on a better update on what's going on with the sale of Thirsty Whale. So we'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating, everybody.